Hello, kid. Well, what if I ask you that what do you do when you need to talk to your friend? Do you go to his house every time? Not really, because we have got some modes of communication which help us to communicate with our friends just sitting at home. Well, let's learn what are they. First, we have already learned what is the need for communication. Well, communication is required in our day-to-day lives, whether we communicate with our parents or friends or teachers or in public places. So, we need to communicate with many people in different places. Now, let me ask you something. What if you have started doing your homework but you are facing a problem? That is, you cannot understand one of the question. So, what do you think you will do now? Well, your mother is at home, so you can go and speak to her and tell her to help you. So, then she'll come and help you out with the difficult question. So, here you saw which mode of communication did we use? Well, here we used speaking. Speaking is a basic form of communication. So, if the person with whom you want to communicate is at your home or nearby, you can speak to him or her. So, speaking can be used. So, let me ask you something. What is the basic form of communication? Is it option 1, speaking, or option 2, cooking? Let me tell you. Just now we have learned that speaking is the basic form of communication. So, speaking is the correct answer and cooking is the wrong option. Now, let me ask you something. What if you want to have your favorite pastry? Now, you cannot go out of the house to get it, but you can tell your father to get it while coming back from his office. So, what do you think you can do over here? Can you talk to him? Can you speak to him? No, it is not possible because your father is not at home to speak to you. So, then you can use another mode of communication, that is calling. Calling someone helps us to communicate. Now, what is used for calling? Well, you can use a landline phone for calling, or you can use the mobile phones for calling. So, you can call a person and talk to him or her with the help of landline or mobile phone. Now, what if your brother stays in a hostel? You call to speak to him, but most of the time he is busy in his classes. So, now how will you communicate with him? See, he is neither there at your house, so you cannot talk to him. Even the calling is difficult because he is busy in classes. So you need to find another mode of communication which will help you in this scenario. So what is that? Well, you can send him letters. That is, you can write to him. So letters are one of the oldest form of communication. It has been used for years. Even today, it's used. But there was a problem with the letters. Do you know what? Well, they took a lot of time. Just imagine you need to send a letter to your brother. But if it takes a long time, will you be happy? No. Will your message reach on time? No. So, there came some new modes of communication which helped us to communicate faster. So, letters also was a form of communication which can be used from one person to another person. But it had some disadvantages. So, now what do we use? Well, for one-to-one communication, nowadays we mostly use mobile phone because it is faster. See, nowadays if we want to send a message to one person, then we can easily do it in the form of SMS. So SMS is short message service. And with the help of SMS, you can easily send a message to one person at a time. Well, if he or she reads your message, then definitely he or she will get back to you. So SMS is faster than the letters. So in this way, technology developed and we gradually invented more and more forms of communication which helped to communicate from one person to another. Now, what if your cousin stays abroad? Which mode of communication do you think you can use? Well, in this scenario, the best one-to-one mode of communication will be the email or electronic mail. So, the electronic mail or email can be sent using a computer, which is an electronic device, and an email is much faster than the letters. Even we can use the different messaging applications. Well, these applications can be easily used on mobile phones. So what are they? Well, they are WhatsApp and Facebook. These have also helped us in communicating faster. So for one-to-one mode of communication, WhatsApp and Facebook are very easy to use. Now we also can do video calling. Isn't that amazing? Well, previously we saw that we can write texts or messages and send to people. But what if we can see, hear them and also speak to them at the same time? Well, that is also possible with the help of video calling. So, in this way, you can communicate with one person at a time much faster. So, these are the different modes of one-to-one communication. First is speaking. So, if the person is nearby to you or in your home, then you can easily speak to a person. But what if he is not nearby? You can call him up. Not only that, previously we used to communicate using letters. But nowadays we have the messaging applications like WhatsApp, through which we can easily send a text message. The other forms of communication which a person can do are SMS, that is the short message service. So if you want to send a short message to someone, then you can easily use the SMS. Even you can do video calling, wherein you can see, speak and hear the person at the same time. And last but not the least, we have got the electronic mail or email. So that is also very helpful and faster than the letters. So now, my dear kid, you know what are the different modes of communication that can be used when one person wants to communicate with another person. That is one-to-one communication. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. You can also register for free at deltastep.com to get all the learning resources as per ICC, CBSE, IB, Cambridge or any other curriculum. More than 5,000 plus amazing lectures across maths, science, English and social studies. Our unique interactive video technology keeps you engaged and our iDictionary feature allows you to quickly revise any concept. Master each topic at your own pace with our adaptive practice technology and 1 million plus questions. Get instant answers and detailed solutions. Be exam ready by taking unlimited mock tests, performance analysis along with actionable feedback, personal tutors to resolve your slightest of doubt. That's not all. You can also win amazing prizes like PlayStations, iPads, watches, and many more along with certificates through our Earn As You Learn program. So, at deltastep.com, learning is not only fun and easy but also rewarding. So, register for free now.